Hello and welcome to Patch Notes, your weekly update on the video game news you need to know about. My name is Cesar Torres,
Hey everyone, it's me, Lucy.
and let's jump into your weekly Patch Notes. Hey McKenna,
What's up?
do you know what day this goes up?
The 14th of March?
You know what that is?
Pi Day.
Yeah, it's Pie Day, baby! Happy Pie Day. It's also Potato Chip Day.
Potato
weird.
chip. Ooh, pies
Yeah.
and potato chips are good. You got that sweet and you got that savory.
Savory, yeah.
Good combo.
But yeah.
I'm gonna need to get a pie and some chips.
Happy 3.14159265359 day, if you want to get specific.
Resident Evil Village is set to release on the 7th of May, and whilst there is supposed to be a demo before the game releases, it seems there is a scam going around telling people that they have early access to play Resident Evil Village, which isn't true. According to Capcom, the sender's address the scammers are using is no-reply@capcom.com. Capcom says not to download or open any of the files in this email because it appears to be phishing scam in an attempt to gain personal information. Capcom also encourages that if you receive an email from them and are unsure if it's from Capcom, then to reach out to them and they will let you know if it is real or not. It is worth noting that on March the 21st, there will be a Japan PlayStation stream including Resident Evil Village, and while they have said there won't be any more new information, it still gets us that little bit closer until the game is released.
So, just a quick question. What are your thoughts on Resident Evil?
Okay, well, I'm kind of like newish to Resident Evil. I never played it as
Yeah.
a kid. I sort of played the first one, which was Resident Evil 2 Remake, and I really got into it. So I've not played a first-person Resident Evil, but I did enjoy the demo a lot. It looked creepy. The first-personness of it might be weird for me, but there was puzzles. I like the puzzles, but I
you
am
like
a
the
big
puzzle?
wimp. I like to be puzzled. I think
You
it's
like-
quite fun. Yeah.
Like the puzzle?
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm, not dumb, hopefully. Still got some
Oh.
things going on in the old noodle.
Yeah, what about the enemies in the game?
Oh yeah, they're kind of creepy. So this is what I think I like more about this one, the setting and everything, and the scary ghost women. They seem more up my alley than crazy cannibal
Well-
people. That's too scary.
They're not ghost women, they're vampires.
Ooh, vampires
Yeah.
are hot. So I'm down.
A lot of people on the internet think that these ladies are very hot.
Well, I'm not
yeah.
gonna disagree with them.
Back in September, Microsoft announced its intention to buy ZeniMax Media, which includes video game publisher Bethesda Softworks. Well, earlier this week, it was announced that the transaction's complete and Bethesda is now property of Microsoft. Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, said that Bethesda will still be making games the same as always and will continue to publish games on other platforms, but will also come out with exclusives to Xbox and PC. At the moment, Bethesda still has two timed exclusive games coming to PS5, being Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, which Phil Spencer has said they will still fulfill those timed exclusives to PlayStation. Also, in the summer, Microsoft will be hosting an event that will have news about Bethesda games, and while they are still in the planning phases, marketing general manager Aaron Greenberg confirmed that the event would hold stuff they would normally save for an E3 style event. So look forward to big announcements and more Keanu Reeves potentially. If you've noticed cheating in your PlayStation 5 games, well, you'll probably be seeing a lot less of that now. Earlier this week, it was announced that the nouveau anti-cheat has been added to the PS5's tools and middleware program to help developers prevent cheating on the system. Essentially, the goal of the nouveau anti-cheat is to bring cheating to an end by securing online gameplay as well as securely rewarding offline progress. There has been some controversy with de nouveau in the past. In May 2020, id Software added and later removed de nouveau anti-cheat from Doom Eternal. When looking into it, it seems that there might have been some performance and stability issues when de nouveau was introduced, but according to id Software on a Reddit post, the performance issues and the removal of de nouveau were completely unrelated. But it does seem that the issues had to do with people that were playing the campaign had to also have the anti-cheat software, and that made players and id Software upset. Also, de nouveau anti-tamper, separate anti-privacy tool, has also seen controversy with players and developers citing performance issues. With de nouveau anti-cheat coming to the PS5, it'll be interesting to see how or if developers will implement this into their games. After an incredibly long season, it seems that Chapter 2, Season 5 of Fortnite is coming to a close with a single-player event to lead into Season 6 on March 16th, marking the end to the 0 Point saga, where Jonesy was bringing famous characters from different pop culture IPs to be a part of the fight, such as The Mandalorian, The Predator, Master Chief, Kratos, Chun-Li, Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe, The Flash, Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead, and so many more. What's to come in Season 6? Apparently it's going to be DC connected, such as how Season 4 was Marvel connected. We already have a bunch of DC skins of the game, so it'll be interesting which ones they pick to be a part of the Battle Pass, if it's true, these rumors. Season 5 ends March 16th. Wait, March 16th. This goes up March 14th. Yeah, I really need to get back and try to get that Grogu before the season's over. McKenna.
Yeah.
So we all are familiar with the fact that Nintendo is very prominent for making really weird consoles, but also a lot of handhelds, right?
Of course, yeah.
What would you think is like their smallest console or handheld console?
The Game Boy or the DS Lite.
I would say the Game Boy's a fair guess. What would you say is probably like one of Nintendo's most iconic consoles?
The Wii.
I would say like people probably recognize the Wii the most, but a memory a lot of people might have is the N64.
Take me back.
How big would you say like the N64 is, like in your memory?
Not a number guessing game again. We'll go with 1.5 feet
Okay.
by 8 inches
Okay.
by 4 inches.
Surprisingly very close, but still a little big.
I had a ruler and I was trying to imagine it. I've never seen one in person before.
Oh, okay. That makes things more interesting then. So it's about 2.87 inches tall, 10.23 inches wide, and 7.4 inches deep. And recently, somebody by the name of Gunnar Turnquist has the Guinness World Record for making the smallest N64 console.
Oh, it's so cute and tiny. Look at it.
So it stands at about 3.3 inches tall,
Wow.
4.64 inches wide, and 1.7 inches deep. This looks like it's like the smallest it could go because it looks like it's about the size of a cartridge.
Yeah. I mean, if you can see the cartridge in the back there, and it's like,
Barely sticking out, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was a really cool, interesting, like fun little story.
It is.
Another fun, like little topic. Did you play Animal Crossing?
Oh yeah, I was all
Or
about
just
it.
at all? What are your thoughts on stuffed animals then?
I love stuffed animals. They're fantastic. They're so cuddly and they're so soft and adorable. I just love them.
So, did you hear the news that there's gonna be Animal Crossing New Horizons and Build-A-Bear Workshop crossover?
What?
Yeah, it's coming very soon. We don't have any like mock-ups. One day Build-A-Bear Workshop just tweeted out a picture. It's like coming soon, and it was the logo for Animal Crossing New Horizons. You might have seen this Eevee like pop up when we were talking Pokemon. It's actually a Build-A-Bear Eevee, and it's a really good job.
Build-A-Bear doesn't mess around.
So I'm very excited to see what they do with Build-A-Bear. What do you want to see? Who do you want to see? I think
Timmy and Tommy.
Isabel and Tom Nook,
No
maybe
one?
KK Slider.
He'd be so. Oh my gosh, you can get like
He's like
little
sitting down.
accessories.
He's
with
got a
them.
guitar.
Oh my gosh, I want to see Celeste and.
That's a good one, actually. Yeah, I forgot about
Um,
Celeste. Oh my god, and they could have like a little star accessory for her.
Yes.
And then Blathers.
That's
We
what.
could have a fossil. That'd be great.
Yes.
They should just hire us.
Put us in Build-A-Bear. You know what? We'll mark it.
If it's safe, I will go to Pennsylvania and we will build Animal Crossing
All right,
characters
guys, we're having a patch notes meetup
in
at
Pennsylvania.
the Build-A-Bear.
Thank you for checking out this week of Passion Notes.
So you can find me at LudiXP on YouTube. I normally stream every Thursday for a random show called Locking It Down with Lucy, where I talk about my thoughts for the week. And then sometimes I have random sprinkling YouTube videos throughout the month.
Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, comment, rate. We are on podcast services like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, I think Stitcher, Google Podcast. We're there. So if you follow the anchor link, it'll take you to all the podcast services or the link tree in the description. Or just follow us on Twitter and you'll get updates when the YouTube video goes up and eventually the podcast services will be uploaded too. Thanks for watching and be sure to check it next time when we give you your weekly patch notes.